And that was Little Scale Up Against the Wall, I'm Still Breathing. So, Jade and Ryan.
We're still breathing
Hey
too.
man, wasn't that a great song?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I love that song. I want to put that on my iPod.
You can find it for free on the internet as well.
That is great.
Yeah, that's the best part.
How good is this?
A lot of chiptunes music is.
It's very good.
It's more about the concept.
You really haven't heard chiptunes until you hear "You're the Voice" by John Farnham
Oh,
as an
that's
8-bit
excellent.
music track.
Wow.
That's what,
it puts you in your place, that's for sure.
One of our
Yeah.
artists might be
Wow.
playing also Michael Jackson songs. What was it? Working Class Man. as well. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
And here in Adelaide, born and bred as well.
Yeah, he used to go to one of the gaming clubs and
Get out of town.
still going. And we're actually, putting
Way
him
out of
out there.
schedule. No, I'm kidding.
We're putting him out there so he comes up and starts making more music kind of thing.
So actually, when it comes to Avcon, we work on we scratch your back and you'll scratch ours. So if you do have a talent, let us know about it. We might be able to make it even bigger and put people behind you.
Well, you've got
And
a
you
big
just-
back, Dusty.
It's true.
There's a lot of scratching to be done. I'm only kidding, mate. Please
I don't even
continue.
know what that means.
Me neither. Please continue. I was just trying to throw you with weirdness. Go.
Oh, well, if you're trying to throw me with weirdness, we've got quite a weekend ahead of us. And
Bring it on, dude. Honestly.
I'm up for that challenge.
Honestly, really.
But the point, I'd like to touch
We got
on
Lappos, man.
using nerd references, of course. Joker from Purple Tide. I know, I like that you got that. But also, thanks to the work of David Tennant in Doctor Who, wearing cons with a suit now socially acceptable.
Yeah.
How long is it coordinated with the suit?
I know. I don't wear Chuck Taylors anymore. You know, they were designed in the 50s for basketball dudes, and they haven't changed. There's no ankle support. It's bloody terrible on your ankles, And
It depends what you want to do. Oh, my chucks are for the suits.
You're there for the
Casual.
suits.
If I'm throwing down, I'm going sneakers all
That's
the way.
just his swag.
I love my basketball shoes. Yeah.
You do like your shoes, don't you?
What are you wearing this time?
Nothing, mate. Nothing special. I left my Jordans at home.
Okay.
Left the Jordans at home.
I've been spotting the Adidas Superstar lately.
Yeah, pretty popular down here.
I don't know, I just like them.
You just like them?
Yeah.
Well, if you like them, a lot of people could like them.
Yeah, definitely.
Everyone could like them. It'll be anarchy.
And now
Oh.
it's on TV that you like. Oh,
Yeah.
soon be on TV.
I just got high heel
Not on
boxers.
TV, but on the internet.
That's
They are-
right.
TV,
They are
that's
confident.
Very sexy.
Very nice.
Actually, the nerd meets Adidas. Star Wars Adidas shoes. Your thoughts?
Yes, very good.
What is it? What happened?
Yeah, my
You've
brother's
got
got the
Adidas
stuff.
who's actually gone into partnership with LucasArts
Mhm.
to put out a whole bunch of Star Wars themed Adidas shoes.
Yeah,
Really?
I brought my brother the T-shirt, and I also got him one as well, where there's a famous picture. I think it's like the 1939 World Cup where Germany win.
Oh,
and I think Franz
and
Beckenbauer's holding up the trophy. He was the captain of Germany at the time. Well, there's a great picture. There's Darth Vader holding up the World Cup. It's like the Death Star on top as well. And it's the exact same picture of all those German players, all stormtroopers, like, yeah.
Oh, that's
It's really cool.
Oh,
I had to buy it.
there's no way you can't.
Yeah. And then, after that, he came home with this Star Wars, the Stormtrooper Adidas. Very stylish.
What do you think of the new Star Wars?
Bombs in the
What
bed.
are you talking about? They planned to do the prequels,
You mean the
but they never
Christmas
made it.
special?
Oh,
they
you
never
mean
made the
Caravan
prequels.
of
Didn't you make it a
Courage.
series now?
Actually, no.
Caravan of
Oh.
You're talking about Caravan of
Ewoks.
Courage.
Wait. Ewoks.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
right. You remember it when you were a little kid, don't you?
I mean, Fire Truck, yes.
Fire truck, yes.
yes.
Can't believe I haven't even sworn yet.
No, it's still playing.
Well, it's because you sworn against it.
I've sworn against swearing.
So
Sworning.
the next part of the podcast we usually do is what we've been playing, reading, and watching, and this is kind of Avcon related, so anime, video game, comics,
Great.
nerd movies,
Yeah. Okay.
anything. So
Game of Thrones.
yeah,
Game of
Brilliant.
Thrones. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but
We're talking about.
I've seen it.
We travelled to America together.
That's right. We
watched
travelled
it
to
on
America.
HBO. I'm so surprised you already forgotten. We shared that last episode.
We were bonding. Yeah, there was a lot
that
of
was
bonding.
nuts.
And what bloody goes on tour, Dusty, stays on tour, right?
All I said was Dragon Lady, man.
No, I don't know. What are you watching or playing at the moment, Lappa?
I'm watching at the moment. mean, well, yeah, Game of Thrones. I think that's the latest one. Otherwise, I'd just try to not watch TV. I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, it's
I used to be a huge TV fan, you know what I mean? But I just think that everything is just exactly the same. And it's all a sell. I can't deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just an internet buff now. I just go on the internet. And can,
So you're also a man who heard about the room they were making prequels, but they never ended up making the prequels. So
yes,
Yeah.
they were never made.
they heard
They were
about
never
scripts
made.
and then,
Neither was the fourth Indiana Jones. That was never made. I wasn't.
Oh yeah.
yeah, they were gonna make it, then that Shia LaBeouf guy pulled out, and they just couldn't do it with
Oh,
that.
no! What is he swinging on vines at 50 kilometers an hour with CGI monkeys? It's impossible.
Wasn't it called Indiana Jones and the Jumping of the Crystal Shark?
That's more accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really did suck because
It was
the first
terrible.
three were fantastic.
Mm.
I don't know if kids these days would know, like they grow up watching Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith. Would they know what goodness was in those old ones, or do they look at the old ones and go, "It looks fake"?
That's the
like,
problem. That's what.
What is it?
Love Jar Jar.
Oh, I don't even
and-
want to
Worst character.
Let's just not even talk about
And
it.
if you haven't even, okay, if you want to watch good TV, have you ever heard of the BBC series called Spaced?
Oh,
Yeah,
that is an
Space,
amazing show.
Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, Sarah Stevenson, they just hit the core right here with what they brought up.
Right there in the cockles of your heart.
No,
Oh,
my housemate has the
love 'em.
entire series of that on DVD. I'm going to go
Same.
home and watch that tonight, I think.
It is good. But yeah, they bring up good TV,
Nice.
but classic references throughout every episode of something even better than they were, and standing on the shoulders of giants, they make a wonderful series.
Wow.
And that's
That is a glowing review.
That's a very glowing.
Dusty,
Yeah.
if I ever got a show, I want you to promote it. I want you to use that cool
Silver tongue. He
charisma,
was
that
born with a
silver
silver
tongue.
tongue.
I'm not going to lie, it's a blessing and a curse.
It would be tough. It would be tough.
People following me home.
Pretty heavy in your mouth.
Photos of you.
People
We'd
wanting
retaliate.
pieces of your beard.
We should have auctioned off my beach.
Oh,
We
no,
should
you
give out wax.
Save
for
it for
We
next
should give out
year.
wax for the.
Hear that, Avcon? We
Oh.
got Avcon. I think we really should auction off Dustin's beard.
Did you say auction?
Auction. Yes.
Welcome
Isn't
to-
she
Oh.
proper?
Welcome
No.
to South Australia. We don't even drink unless our pinky is red.
Do you say South Australia?
The reason why the pinky is raised is to cushion the glass.
I do it.
Making noise.
I always do it.
I have learned something today.
Is that for real?
See, look how loud that is compared to this. Ready?
Let me try
Wow.
that.
I think that a guy should always do that. Just means you don't need, you're strong. You don't need as many fingers to pick up the glass.
Yeah,
They don't need
I
them.
just use only the pinky. And
Oh.
Well, that's a little
All
weird.
these glasses are missing stubby holders at South Australia.
Well, that's why
Oh.
trannies back up home,
Yeah.
King's Cross, Sydney.
He knows
That's
it,
why they drink with pint glasses,
Yeah.
so they make their hands look small.
Okay. Sounds good.
There you go.
After
There's a little tranny trick.
The more
for
you know.
So basically, after I go, she's got a pint.
That's a bloody big drink.
So,
Yes, October.
We have a lot of segues in this podcast.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I figured that's a
Moving
segue.
on.
We're going to cut that bit out.
going back to what I've been watching.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
When you're mentioning stuff that TV's not as good now, I used to love the '80s V TV series.
The 8
Oh,
was that the 8
man.
one?
No, it was the
Ate the rat.
with the lizard people.
Yeah, well, they eat the rats and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That was awesome, but the new one was horrible.
There it is.
They did try to redo it, didn't they?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
green screen city.
What
Yeah.
rubbish was that
It's-
new one? Yeah,
yeah.
the last one was really scary, wasn't it? Like the 80s one.
Yeah,
I'd I'd be like,
when
should
you're
I
a
watch
kid.
it? I'm going to be freaked out.
People always say, what was the 80s all about? Do you know what I mean? It's a popular thing to say, oh, the 80s, nothing much happened then. But a lot of stuff happened. Some of the best movies of all time came out then.
Yeah.
You got Back to the Future, you got the Indiana Joneses, you got the last Star Wars, Big Trouble in Little Giants.
I think the
Notice
world
that-
we're living in now is definitely born out of the
It's
80s,
just-
yeah.
just...
You brought up in a bit of a Star Wars nerd myself. Empire or Jedi?
I used to be a Jedi man, but Empire,
Star Wars.
You know what?
it's a
you
piece
grew,
of art.
no, you grew up
It's good, yeah.
and you learned about the harshness of life, and because of that, Empire
Absolutely,
speaks.
yeah.
This is coming in the
It
first
wasn't all
person,
heroes
and-
winning all the time, and they were getting beat down and
It
It was
frozen
gritty.
and-
It was gritty.
Dusty's favourite one is the Star Wars Christmas special. Have you heard this?
Star Wars.
This man lies.
Second,
Have you heard?
it's the second time.
Oh,
No, what is
Second
it? Please,
time
no,
I've
I've got to hear this.
Yeah,
What is
I
it?
don't.
Alright, so
I haven't heard about this
it's
yet.
about Chewbacca.
Yeah.
What's
His
overall?
wife?
It's about Chewbacca is home to his family,
Being serious.
and apparently I think think they have to save Sandra or something. I can't remember.
You're
Oh.
kidding me. No, don't tell me this was funded by George Lucas. Please don't tell me
George
his name
Lucas-
behind this.
He was behind, but
He just
he was,
don't
on the
care.
release, he tried to make it not happen. He tried his darndest to make sure it
What
was
is
never
he
released,
doing?
and you can now only find on the internet.
You know, I can
Oh,
tell you guys even
no.
more. There was also a Ninja Turtles one.
Was
Ninja
a Ninja Turtles Christmas special?
Yeah.
Like a live
They
action.
weren't the movie ones. They were these really anemic looking ones where you can see
Anemic.
They're like, you know, they almost had like paper masks on as well.
Oh no!
God.
The
Bunch of
original
movies have their
Turtles
best.
was pretty good. The original Turtles
Which-
movie wasn't too
Apparently
bad.
they're
Yeah, I
rebooting it
like
again.
that. I like that when it first
But
came out.
it used to be
right
gritty. Now they just make everything really light-hearted,
Yeah.
and the acting isn't as good anymore. It used to be good. And
It was-
now
it
The
was,
Turtles
uh,
was actually AO when it came out, wasn't it? Adult Turtles.
I think it was.
No.
But you had Jason.
I think it was
kicking the-
mature rating, but not
Oh,
mature.
what's his name? Casey.
Casey Jones.
Casey
Yes.
Jones.
That's it, Jason.
Wow.
His name was Jason. No, wait.
It's my favorite anime.
Do you guys watch Sopranos? Did you like that? You fans of The Sopranos?
I've only seen a little bit, but I saw the Steve Buscemi episodes.
Oh,
And they
yeah.
were brilliant.
Yeah,
Mm.
awesome.
And you just look at it and you just go, I know it's Sopranos, but in my mind, Big Lebowski.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi.
So-
yeah.
Actually, that's a good point. Steve Buscemi will always be known as Donnie from Big Lebowski. Do you find that now that wherever you go and try to do something new, it's like, geez, TV,
I
guys,
feel
a
that.
little character.
I'm feeling it right now, Dustin.
Really? But we haven't brought up. Oh,
Well,
Sort of.
Remember that cheese TV show?
was it no good to you, Tiff?
You weren't.
Stop
you weren't.
watching them.
You broke my heart. I don't know exactly what happened.
I think that it was, we were probably typecast a little bit because people are used to thinking of us as being a kid's show. Do you know what I mean? Like when we ended it, we felt like we were doing, it was the set behind us gave it away that it was for kids.
It had evolved.
Because we never were patronising or anything, we were always just sort of taking the piss.
There was a lot
So
of
we
that.
thought we could do like a late night thing, but the people upstairs still thought of us as kids. You know,
It's
we
like
would
you've
have
grown
parents
up on
saying it's great, and you know what I mean. But it's just that because we did it from such a young age. So you do carry that now.
So let's rush you guys.
yes.
We know what you've been watching, so Tiffany.
I've been watching. It has because this is completely to do with anime, but it is retro. Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf.
I'm gonna
Yes.
eat your little
Is
fish.
that more good stuff from the 80s? I never
Yes.
watched it.
It was 90s.
90s?
Yeah.
Well, wait, it was good for 5
Early
years.
90s, early.
Did you ever remember a show called The Mysterious Cities of Gold?
Yes!
That was that is the
I
best
think the
anime of all time. The music, everything, the story,
Yeah.
fantastic.
You can get that on DVD now.
It's fantastic. Yeah, I've got to get it.
had no idea what it was, but one day my housemate was just watching it, really turned up loud. I'm like, what the hell is that music? I'm intrigued. Why in that
And
scene?
the golden
Sucks you
condor
in,
and
doesn't
stuff.
it?
It's fantastic.
So let's go into questions from Facebook, Dustin.
All right, we're gonna
We have
bring
to
him up on our fancy toy.
Refresh this, see if there's any more to come through or not.
Can you refresh with that?
Nah. No.
It's just an iPad.
I've got Red Dwarf stuck in my head now.
That's a good show.
Well, let's go with the first one. Did you
Yeah.
guys watch Agura's Cunning Connection as kids?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was
Yeah.
good too. I really
Yeah.
liked it.
Did you grow up with a crush on Ranger Stacy?
No.
Yeah, I did like
What
Ranger
was the-
Stacy.
I was talking about this with my friend the other day, actually.
It's a subject will always come out in Stranger
Yeah,
Mystery.
well, Anne-Marie, like, when you're back
Yeah.
at that age, you never
She was
thought
like a
that
primary
she
school
could
teacher.
actually, like, it was like she just goes home and, you know, she's
Just
not
sits
with
there.
dudes or anything, you know.
The
You
girl
just couldn't
before
ever
Anne-Marie
imagine that Anne-Marie was with a dude.
Yeah.
You know, now you're older, it's
There was a
Ins me
younger
out.
one. There was a younger one afterwards.
There was one before her. She was good. I think her name was Alex. She was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember
Alex
her, but I just
Wildman.
was that her name?
She
Alex
was
Wildman?
with Michael
Just,
Horrocks and Alex Wildman, was it?
Could have been.
And you knew this before the age of Wikipedia. That's,
Oh my.
you did
That's
your
because
research.
you're fueled by memories of childhood, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's generally how I do it. Yep. So yes, we did. We did watch Agros.
Are you guys disappointed with the appalling replacement of Cheese TV?
Fire trucking posted TV. Beautiful smiles.
That's what BS stands for. Beautiful smiles.
Oh,
First
look,
down from Backstreet from Backstreet Boys. But
look, we were gone, and you know, I got no hard feelings at all.
Yeah.
You know, good on them. You know, they're
Yeah.
doing a show, and you know, we're not there, and hopefully we'll move on to better things. And
Yeah.
they're happy with Toasted, mate.
Doing their thing.
Yeah,
and I believe like just after Cheese TV, you did a late night show for a little bit.
I did.
He did it during Cheese TV.
No, I mean the one
new Ground
afterwards.
Zero?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was during Cheese.
Yeah, we were on late, man. That was live. That was good. It was good fun for me to get some live TV experience, mate. It was
Awesome.
good. Yeah, good fun.
I didn't remember watching 1 or 2 TV shows but it was actually pretty cool at the time.
Yeah, it was a bit
like,
different. I mean, they were just the internet just started, and we're just sort of trying that whole interactive TV where they could, write in and on the email, and that was all brand new at the time. So, yeah, mate. No, that was a while ago. That was like 97, 98. So, yeah, that's going back, mate.
Definitely. What's this?
You might as well get the final countdown in your head.
Yeah.
Play it
Final
now. Countdown. That'll do. I think we get the picture for you.
No, wrap it up now, it's gone.
Good time. Adam West is back.
Adam West.
How did Jade and Ryan feel about 9/11 causing everyone to miss the epic conclusion of Dragon Ball Z Cell Saga from their awesome?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really.
I think that.
Wow.
I think hopefully those kids are older now and understand that something very bloody terrible was going on in the
But
world.
do you know what? We probably actually still have the episode that never aired because we're the only
The
ones in
lost
Australia that got the
episode.
tapes.
The lost episode.
Because all the tapes of Channel 10 have been burnt. Our legacy, everything, gone.
Yeah,
They didn't
but
have the DVD.
we shot
got it.
the week shows,
Wow.
and that happened. So we shot Tuesday night, and that very Tuesday night, at about 11 or 12, it was happening in America. So we got home and we were all on the phone to each other like, are you bloody watching this? Like, so the next day would have been a big Channel 10 network thing where they would have done the big, live crosses to Ground Zero or whatever. Not to be confused with the music show. But what a weird time that was at Ground Zeroes. It was everywhere. But so that episode wouldn't have gone anywhere. So we have got the lost episode. I don't know where that is, but God,
We got
maybe find that.
You can
5
put that on
minutes.
eBay.
That's what we're thinking, actually.
We got
Good
5
fun,
minutes
new show.
left. So stop at those questions, and people can ask the rest of your panels. So,
And when are those panels, Neil?
well, I believe
Not as per scheduled because
That's right,
I think no one's really thought this through because I'm going to be in the final of a lot of these tournaments.
We'll get you.
I just can't see how I can be in 2
you
places at once.
gotta ask Dayton's questions while he's playing the game.
Yeah.
Just-
In the loading
Oh,
time.
I'd put up with that sort of stuff.
Before
when I
each game, in the load, you've got one second to ask you a question. When the game starts, you're allowed to play.
Yeah.
So are any of you guys going to
Go
challenge
on,
this
Dustin.
guy?
He would probably get my head ripped off if I tried to challenge him.
he would get someone to do it. To
Oh.
get your head ripped off.
Of course.
Okay.
I'm not
Although,
even
Challenge you at what?
I'll challenge you to Golden Knight 64.
I don't want to play it all.
While you
again.
guys are playing Goldeneye, I was playing Conker's Bad Fur Day, so...
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
I was going to get that, but then I realised
That
it's
game
lame.
is worth like
Yeah.
$120 now. It wasn't a lame game. I
Lame?
liked
No,
that
it was
game.
good. Yeah, Conkers was
It was on
good.
Nintendo 64, so yeah.
That's when I first heard swearing on my console.
I think I got stuck on one bit though that I couldn't get past. I got halfway and then there was something it was just impossible to jump over. It was just, I did every kind of spin, I pressed every kind of button, and there was
Did you
nowhere
throw
else
the
to go
remote
but
at the
this
TV?
one area, and I couldn't do it.
I bet you
I
I
gave
won
up.
I won the game.
You rage quit? You threw the controller.
Rage
I did.
quit.
Oh, we used to do that all
Rage
the
quit.
time with
Is that
Goldeneye.
what it's called
Yeah,
in the
that's what it's
gaming
called.
world?
Rage
Rage
quit.
quit.
That's when
You probably when
You'll
you
see a
let's
lot
say
of
you
that
play
at
and you're
Avcon.
about to
You'll
be
see.
3-0.
Was
You're not.
Yeah, well, I was playing with my mate the other day. He's got an Xbox, but I thought, wow, these Xbox controls are quite sturdy.
Yeah.
Because he did a bit of rage quitting, and I thought they pulled up pretty well. The Xbox controls, very durable, very durable.
Yeah. So that was like Sunday first thing in the
First thing Sunday.
panel room B,
Nice and
Right.
early.
10:30 a.m.
Oh, that's all right,
You
mate.
guys will be a bit seedy from games night. With
I hear it's fully licensed at GameStop.
yeah,
Fully licensed, like what does that mean? Like,
it means we've got a drinking area.
oh, great. Well, I like combining drinking and gaming.
Yeah.
Does that up your gaming or just...
I'll
you
tell you what.
Do you
I'll tell you
play
what.
games
Since
better after drinking or...
I'll tell you what, there's a theory I got, and I'm very serious about this. I think you've got about a 4-beer window of freaking good gaming. If I play FIFA and I haven't had a beer, I'm a bit flat. I have a beer, I'm kicking it around a bit here. I'm a bit more attacking.
Yeah.
You know, to attack the ball a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
And those 4 beers of gaming, especially Gran Turismo, you cannot play Gran Turismo and expect to do diddly squat after 5-6 beers. It's just not going to happen.
It's why you've got the road law.
That's right. There's only a few games. I've been actually liking Tiger Woods golf lately for a bit of drinking. You can drink. You can.
Is that your wine game?
I don't drink wine. But if I did, it'd be my wine game, I suppose.
Okay.
I've only had a couple of
See,
games.
that's another person. I don't drink wine, and people always go, "Why don't you drink wine? It's a perfectly
Yeah, you're from Adelaide. They grow it here. Like,
Why don't you
by
like
the
wine?
It's not really my thing.
She's not properly educated in wine. That's
She's got wine around the
Bull
wrong way.
crap! Did you see that pinky one?
yeah,
Got the
come
glass?
on.
Come on.
She's got the class.
I'm very observant.
She's got wine around the wrong way. She's too busy whining to have the
What are you coming dressed up as on Saturday?
I was originally going to wear a costume, but then I realised that as volunteer coordinator, I'd probably have to be really easily recognisable. So I'm just going to go on retro. I'm going to have my hair really buffy. I'm going to have the whole.
So you're going to go as you are?
I'm going to go as I am, pretty much.
Well, you look pretty recognisable as you.
I do. I was especially wearing one of those bright yellow volunteer shirts.
So you could be the Yellow Wiggle then?
I could. I reckon I could. I've got that Wake Up Jeff song down pat.
Yep.
But just needed Jeff to go to sleep. He's got the purple tie. I can be the purple guy.
Would you sleep with Jeff?
Oh.
Isn't Jeff?
She even thought about it.
What about it? Jeff could be in
Hey!
Have you seen what
Wake
Jeff
up,
is
Jeff.
like? Come on, wake up. Oh, you got it before I could.
Wake up,
You
mate.
got
Wake
it.
up yourself. No.
No, he's probably.
What a question.
No,
Would
that's-
you sleep with Jeff?
PG, guys. That's
We're very clean here at Avcon.
very.
Absolutely. Yeah, what a crazy
No smudge.
question.
I shouldn't have brought the smudge into this.
Yeah, we've just had clean podcast into an hour.
No, it's all good.
I thought I was doing a very good job
I said
holding back on all the
shit
bad
one earlier.
jokes.
Yeah, no.
I did it.
It's all good. I think people that are listening are old enough to work.
Sorry, I'm sorry. And I shouldn't be saying that.
Anyway, we should get off. We need to introduce our next guest.
Yeah.
Rupert Murdoch. He's on next. Isn't he?
Yes.
With Adam West.
And come through
Adam West.
Adam West.
So,
Life is peaceful.
What
West.
am I doing?
They're
very kinda old and
Adam West. Life is peaceful.
Did you see Return to the Bat? Yeah. Did you see Return to the Batcave with Adam West? He's old and they're going over the old stories. Him and
Taking you
what's his
through the
name?
old plaster.
Dick
Okay.
Grayson Robin. What was his name? Remember him?
J.K. Rowling.
What was his name? His real name?
he was probably a Culkin brother, right?
Yeah.
Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was it.
I know who it was. Tim Bailey.
Tim Bailey.
Yeah,
Wasn't it
Tim
the chick?
Bailey.
Wasn't it the chick from 7th Century?
Burt Ward.
Burt
Ward.
Whoa. Very good.
And that
That's
brings us.
impressive.
That brings us to the end of this podcast.
Oh. Sadly now we sing again to each and every one. You remember that? Remember the end of the poem with Porky?
Coming up next, Rupert Murdoch.
He's a fun
And Adam West.
Mr. Pig, you know, Porky Pig, the end of the Porky Pig
Oh.
show. Whenever there's an ending, I always think of that. The end of the Porky Pig
I
show.
thought that was from.
Yeah.
I
forgot even
What is that
I
from?
thought you were just making
YouTube at home, people, come on, now you'll see the end of
I'll
the
throw
Porky
it in
Pig
the thread
show.
as well. So
Thank you very much, so I don't look like such
Yeah. I think that was like almost.
There goes the rating.
Unbelievable.
So close, so
We had
close.
close-ups throughout the entire thing.
Let's do it again. Take two, go. I really like the end of the Porky Pig show. It is wholesome fun for everyone.
Okay, so thank you very much for coming on to the podcast.
Thank you very much, mate, and yeah, look forward to seeing you there at Avcon.
Definitely, and thank you for coming on to Avcon.
No worries, dude. Thanks for having us.
No problem, and thank you too for helping.
Yes, Dusty and
Yeah.
Tiff. Come on, everybody. Dusty and Tiff. Hey!
Should we have our AA meeting now?
Yes.
We've got the vodka.